Hi there, and welcome to How to Adobe Illustrator by Mr. Barber. Because I've opened this before, it goes to a recent button, but what you are going to need to do to start your document is to click on Art and Illustration. For me, it didn't look like it changed, but it might look like it changed for you. We're going to make 3 changes over here to the far right part of the toolbox. We are going to change the name to your username and the word Scribble. In the future, we're going to have one that's going to be called logo, but for now, we're doing Scribble. We're going to change points to inches, and then we are going to make it 12 inches by 12 inches, which is the largest pieces of birch we have and the largest pieces of acrylic we have. We can get as big as a width of 18 inches if you want to do it just on cardboard. I'm going to check to make sure this says RGB color mode, and then I'm going to click Create. Now, the necessary things that we need to have on the side over here don't start off over here, but because I've dragged them over there, they're there already. If you go to the Window button and you scroll down using the arrows, click and hold, you're going to go to the S's because what we want is stroke, swatches, and type character. And you're going to click on it, and then you're going to drag it around using the top bar over to the toolbar. It then collapses over here. Stroke, swatches, type character. Now the first step that we have to do is we have to select the correct colors. Right now this is black and white, which looks like nothing, but that's actually the color white. To make it nothing, I'm going to click on Fill, and I'm going to click on this None button, which is a red line through it. And you can see the red line forms there. Then I'm going to click on Stroke. I'm going to X out of the color window, and I'm going to go to Swatches, and I'm going to select RGB Blue. I can then find the pencil tool underneath the dreaded paintbrush tool, which we should never use. We should also probably not use the eraser because it's funky, or either of the 2 calligraphy pen tools. All of those do not work the way that the pencil tool does. I'm going to choose pencil. I am then going to draw the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, this is really just a scribble. Then I'm going to go back up to the shapes, and I'm going to click and hold and go down to the line segment tool, and I'm going to draw a line right through my scribble. Now it's a line and a scribble. So then I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to click on the line segment tool and hold down the button, and I'm going to choose a rectangle. I'm then going to start up here. You notice that I'm still in RGB Blue, which I'm going to have to change in a second. I'm going to click on the selection tool in between, click somewhere else. I look at it. It's a beautiful scribble with a blue rectangle around it. I'm going to choose just the rectangle by clicking on it. Then I'm going to select RGB Red because stroke is on top. Notice that it changes to red. You can sort of see the lines changing, but until you click away, it's harder to see that it's red. Now this looks good, but is not laser cuttable. I'm going to have to, using the selection tool, select all of it by clicking and dragging a shape around it. It's now selected everything. I'm going to go to stroke. I'm going to change the stroke weight to 0.001. I'm going to click enter. Now this is laser cuttable. It's difficult to see, but the laser cutter will be able to see it. Then I go up to File. I click on Save As. Next to this PC, this arrow is pointing down, so I can scroll down to find Student, Share, a Barber Technology folder. It already says JWB2F Scribble, so I'm going to click Save. Always click the gray OK. Until you've clicked the gray OK, nothing has saved. I'm about to save it. Now it's saved. If you don't click the gray OK and your computer powers down, you've lost all of your work. I'm going to go back up to File. I'm going to click Save As. I'm going to this time click on Desktop. And this is my backup that I'm saving. It still says JWB2F Scribble, so I'm going to click Save. And the gray OK. And now you have successfully scribbled on Adobe Illustrator in a way that the laser cutter can read it. Thank you and have a nice day.